I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi there, Capricorn. This is my report for you for the week of July the 24th. Okay, so this is a really lucky time for us Capricorns. I hope so. But there's a lot of activity going on in our solar 8th house. So this is an area, covers a few different areas. So first of all, let's talk about it being in the money area. Okay, so you can get some money of gifts coming through, even inheritances or cash gifts, lotteries, investments. So you can get a return on your money in some way. It can be unexpected as well. And it's a very good area from business-wise to be collaborating with people. Okay, so partnerships and collaborations can come together during this time. So partnerships and collaborations that you don't necessarily have to invest your money in. Okay, so sometimes, I mean, Capricorn, you're a doer. Okay, so you want something done, you want to give it to a Capricorn, or, you'll get it done. And so, sometimes someone will put the money in and then, somebody else sort of does the work. So it's that type of thing, as collaboration and investment can be very, very good during this time. On a personal note, this is the area of intimacy. Okay, so you can, become much more intimate with someone. Now, intimacy is not, let's just clarify this, intimacy is not necessarily sex. I mean, it can be, but intimacy is much deeper than sex. It's a sharing and a closeness that you have with somebody, and it's a matter of to be able to share and get that closeness. Then there's a certain amount of trust that takes place, okay, and that's the type of thing that builds a relationship and builds a relationship into a longer term. Now, in this area of your chart, so we've got a new moon happening on the 23rd. There's another new moon in this area about the same time next month, which will be a solar eclipse. There's also a lunar eclipse, and a lunar eclipse is a full moon, so we've got the axis of the moon and the sun opposite. So the moon is going to be in the solar second house. That's a monetary position, wealth, stability, and the sun will be in this 8th house position. So once again, great for money. So I'm sure all Capricorns are going to be going yay about that. So some things you may need to let go of, because the solar eclipse will help you just let things go. The energy of the eclipses will last quite some time, so really can last for a 6-month period. So what goes on around this time can set in place the vibe that's sort of coming up. So you want to be open to let things go, particularly as there's an opposition between Venus and Saturn. I don't know. I've got trouble with that, seeing it's our ruling planet. But so with that opposition of Venus and Saturn in the sign before us, it's been there for a while. It's going to move out of there at the end of this year into our sign. But it's Saturn in the 12th house, so it gives us an opportunity to really clear out the cobwebs of the past. Okay, and sometimes it's not people or situations that we're clearing out. Sometimes it's our attitude or our beliefs, all right? So, and limiting thought patterns and core beliefs. So that gives us an opportunity to do that also all around this time that the eclipses are happening. Okay, so just a side note here. Mercury is going to go retrograde, like not quite mid next month. I think it's around the 12th. Don't quote me on that date, 12th to 13th. And so we've got like 3 weeks now just to get things in place. So when Mercury is retrograde, it's a great time to organize, plan, research. Okay, so you want to start anything new now during this next 3 minutes and get things signed, sealed, delivered, all that. But if you can start any new projects and get them sort of initiated, then it's a great time to be working on it, and during the retrograde period. All right, so Mercury will make a move. See, we're still talking about Mercury. Will make a move into the next sign, into Virgo, very comfortable in this position because it's one of the signs that it rules. And that's going to be like midweek. And in this position, it's going to be more about you being able or feeling safe to stand up and speak your truth, okay? Be open and honest first with yourself. Sometimes we have to do that first, okay? And then once we get that, we're truthful with ourselves, some of those aha moments come through, then we can share it with others. Before that happens, there is a very nice trine. I like the trine. It's sort of like a meant to be with Mercury and Uranus. And this seems to be around money and also around your home area. And to do with family as well. So it's a very productive week. It's like productive. It's a lot happening. Also, Venus in our solar sixth house is a message to, hey, spoil yourself, do something nice, have a makeover. The best, if you've been promising yourself to lose a few pounds like I have, then, get serious about it. Stop sabotaging yourself. I'm just talking to myself here on that one. And, and because, the better you look and feel, the more empowered you are. So, that's a great time with Venus there to do that. Okay, so the card I've selected for you, well, for us this week, is from the Doreen Virtue Ascended Masters pack. Before I share that with you, I want to just let you know, fellow Capricorns, that I have extended my reading sale right through to the end of July, 20% off. Go along to jenniferangel.com and have a look at that. And have a look at my new cosmic shop. Okay, so I'm going to be building that up to be all things cosmic over time. And if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, I'd really appreciate it if you do that. Okay, so the master is Lashima. I could be pronouncing that wrong. And I love the card, the flow of prosperity. Hey, well, every Capricorn, everyone loves that card, so I've selected it for us. So isn't that great? So keep the vibe, stay positive, think about what you want in life, not what you don't want, and keep that positive, optimistic vibration around you, okay? All right, thanks for watching. See you next week.